Okay, so on his previous echocardiogram at the hospital, he had something called a patent ductus arteriosus, or a PDA.
Okay.
And what that is, it's an extra artery that connects the aorta, the main artery of the body,
Okay.
to the pulmonary artery,
Okay.
which is the artery that goes out to the lungs.
Okay.
So every baby has to have one before they're born.
Yeah.
It's how the blood bypasses the lungs and goes to the placenta to get oxygen instead.
Okay.
So during fetal life, the blood flow that comes out of the right ventricle goes out through this valve, the pulmonary valve,
Okay.
and out to the pulmonary artery, and then goes across the ductus arteriosus down the aorta
Okay.
to the placenta.
Okay.
After a baby's born, takes their first breath, that starts to close, and it shrinks down to basically just like a fibrous band.
Okay. A little nub or something.
Exactly.
Okay.
And so that usually takes a few days, a week or so.
Okay.
And so when they did the echocardiogram at the hospital, the ductus arteriosus was still open. That's a normal thing in a newborn that age.
Yeah.
What we've seen is that's closed today.
Okay.
Okay. But the problem was that there was some of that ductal tissue in the aorta, and it's also shrunk, so it's cinched down on the aorta and caused a narrowing here in the aorta.
Okay.
And that's called a coarctation.
Okay.
So because the coarctation is there, it's put back pressure on the left side of the heart.
Okay.
And it's causing the left side of the heart, the left ventricle, the main pumping chamber of the heart, to work harder.
Okay.
And it's gotten tight enough here in the coarctation that his left ventricle, the squeeze is not as, the pumping is not as vigorous as it should be.
Okay.
So we need to fix the coarctation so that the left ventricle will get better too.
Okay.
That means he needs surgery.
Okay.
And the sooner we can do it, the better.
How does that, is it like, how do you open up his chest? Do you, okay.
Yeah, so it is a surgery. I think that the actual area that's narrowed is distinct, and it's just one segment of the aorta, so I don't think they're necessarily going to need to open the front of his chest, put him on a heart-lung machine and all that kind of stuff. I think they will be able to fix the coarctation by making an incision around his left shoulder blade.
Okay.
And getting to the aorta that way.
Okay.
So where we go from here, I'm going to send you to the emergency room at Los Robles Hospital.
Right now?
Yeah, I'll give them a call and let them know you're coming.
Okay.
They'll start an IV, and then from there they'll call the transport team at Children's Hospital.
Okay.
Los Angeles, or at Sunset in Vermont.
Okay. And then we're going to go to that hospital?
And then you'll go there.
Okay.
Just because that way then we can get his care started locally, and we can have him on a monitor and stuff between here and Children's, because I don't know what the traffic's going to be like.
Yeah.
And it'll be a while.
Okay.
So, and then he'll go to the cardiac ICU at Children's.
Okay.
And they'll know to expect him.
Okay.
They'll repeat the echocardiogram so that they have pictures there, get more details as well.
Okay.
We'll probably go ahead and start him on a medication called prostaglandin.
Okay.
While he's in the emergency room.
Okay.
And what that does is it loosens up any kind of ductal tissue that's here.
Okay.
It may reopen the ductus arteriosus. He's a little on the older side for it to do that.
Okay.
But it may loosen everything up so that his the blood flow through the coarctation is more.
Okay.
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 And then from there, the